Hello and welcome to Chaos Predicts, the show where we go over the bets that you should and should not make in CSGO. So, first up we have Virtus.Pro going against Team Dignitas. So, Virtus.Pro has been playing much better than Dignitas lately, but Virtus.Pro does need a win if they want to secure their spot in the top 3 of the ESL. And while Dignitas is fighting to stay in Tier 1, because if they lose, I believe, 2 games, and they will actually be out of Tier 1. So that will be unfortunate, but Virtus.Pro is a much better team, and it is on Overpass also, which favors Virtus.Pro. So I would go low to medium on Virtus.Pro. It's kind of a risky one, but it's in favor of Virtus.Pro. And by the way, today's matchups are pretty risky. I mean, we started with this one. This one's pretty risky. Then we have another one, which is probably the game of the day, which is the Ninjas in Pajamas versus EnVyUs. Super risky here, guys. I don't know if I want to tell you guys to bet on this. I mean, both teams have been weak lately. Neither team has been really playing well. EnVyUs is fresh off of a Star Ladder finals loss, 3-1 in the series to Navi, which is really unfortunate because EnVyUs is the better team over Navi, but they just didn't play well. The map is on Cash, which doesn't really favor either team. It's pretty much 50-50. EnVyUs normally beats NiP. So I think the slight edge goes to EnVyUs, but I'm gonna recommend a skip. I personally am not betting on this game, and I would recommend that you skip it too, because there's so much risk involved. I really don't know if it's worth it. Now for those of you that really do want to bet on it, I'm gonna say low on EnVyUs, because EnVyUs normally beats NiP, but guys, I would stay away from it. But yeah, I guess if you really want to bet on it, go make a super low bet on EnVyUs. Okay, so next we have 2 North American matchups that are pretty easy, because I wanted to balance it out. Having 2 really high risk bets, I want 2 low risk bets. So next we have Team Liquid versus Triple V. Easy win. This is easy win for Liquid. It's a best of 2. There's really no way. Triple V has been playing pretty poorly lately. I mean, it's not playing well. I think they've won 1 game in the CSGO leagues, which is not good. And Liquid has been doing pretty well, surprisingly well actually in CSGO, better than many expected. So I would go definitely huge on Liquid, put a lot on Liquid, because they're just not going to lose. It's going to be a pretty easy one. And then next we have Cloud9 versus Lunatik. While Lunatik has been playing well in CSGO, it's a best of 2 against Cloud9. Cloud9 is yet to lose in the CSGO league, and I don't think Lunatik is going to be the team to beat them. Worst case scenario, it will be a tie, but I don't even see that happening. So go big on Cloud9. Odds of them losing are very low. Okay, so we have 1 bonus one. Normally I only do 4 picks every day, but today I'm doing 5. This one is another very high risk, but it could also be very high rewards, and that's MouzSports versus EnVy. Now, first of all, I want you to see how EnVyUs plays against NiP first before you even consider betting on this game. But if EnVyUs doesn't play that well, you might want to go to MouzSports, because MouzSports is fighting to stay in Tier 1, and they need some wins, even though it looks like Dignitas is probably going to beat them out and staying in Tier 1, but that doesn't matter. MouzSports is going to give it their all, because they want to stay Tier 1, and EnVyUs is not really going to care, because they've already guaranteed themselves a top 4 spot. They could lose the game, and it wouldn't even matter. So MouzSports is going to be playing a lot harder than EnVyUs. EnVyUs is the better team, but now I wouldn't recommend betting on this, but if you're feeling risky, you're feeling lucky, go low on MouzSports. This is an upset, but you will get a high reward. Yeah, it's close, and it's gonna be a tough one for MouzSports to win over EnVyUs, but I think that it could happen. Now, I'm still recommending a skip, but if you're feeling lucky, go low on MouzSports. Alright, well that's it for today's picks, guys. I know this video went on a little longer than normal, but today's picks were pretty risky, and I had to give a little more explanation today for my reasoning, I think, because yeah, today's picks were just tough. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like, and go ahead, comment below and tell me what you think about my picks. I made some risky ones today. Tell me if you think I was right or wrong or whatever, or maybe you just want to comment on my video quality, because it's so great, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, because I post about 4 times a week. And I post betting advice very frequently, and you should definitely subscribe to stay up to date on all betting whatever. So that's it for me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.